forget to like, share, and subscribe. If y'all don't pick my sign up. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? I hope this video finds you in great mental health. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I am a reaction channel, and I do reactions on pretty much whatever I want to do reactions on. My channel is called Psychology Eats because I originally started doing reactions in the mukbang sector, the black mukbang sector. And so over the years, I've done videos on most of the big channels in the mukbang sector. And I have done videos on Llips and production over the years. You can go into my playlist and you will see that I've done commentary on Llips channel multiple times. If you look in the comment section of those videos, Llips has replied back to me in those videos. And so we had a content creator relationship. I did not know Llips personally. I don't know production personally. I think some people in my comments were making assumptions that I knew them like that. I did not. Or that I was projecting like I knew them on a personal level, in which I never said that. So I have been following their case, the case. Rest in peace to Llips. If you know me from those videos, and I've said multiple times that I will continue to follow the case because there are many people who want to know what is happening with production and what has happened with his case. And so I decided to share this contact or this email that production sent back to me after I reached out to him. He replied back to me, and that is what I'm going to share. I didn't share this before out of the fact that, we were waiting for him to have his bond hearing and to see what was going to happen with that. Now that we know that he is going to be in Gwinnett County Jail for up to, if not more than a year, according to his attorney who I spoke to. That conversation is in my membership if you want to hear it. Membership is only $1.99. I'm not sharing it publicly, but it is in membership. So also, I know a lot of you are like, you catfish. Is it catfish? I forget the term that you use when you do a thumbnail or make a whatever. So it's not like that. It's not like that. I will do a catchy title, to get people to watch the video. Obviously, we all do that on social media. That's like social media 101. But anyway, getting back to the topic. And so now that we know that he is going to be sitting there for a while, I thought it was important for him to have a voice as to what he is thinking that people are thinking. So we're going to go over what he said in his email back to me. And then you'll see what his train of thought is regarding the incident that led to Llips's death. Hi, P. While I'm not supposed to talk about this case, I'm willing to guess that the streets and going mad. I think he meant are. I appreciate the donation. And I really am grateful to someone actually looking for the truth behind the accident. Thank you again. So you can see he does refer to me as PE, which a lot of people do on social media, in the sector and sectors that I go into. And obviously he knows he's not supposed to talk about the case. I know he's not supposed to talk about the case. This is sent prior to the Bell hearing. And at this point, he has already been switched to a new attorney. I appreciate the donation. It's referring to that I did send him a $20 donation. And he is thanking me for that. Being grateful that someone is actually looking for the truth. I think all of us are looking for the truth about what happened. He did make reference to, when he says the streets, he meaning the social media streets, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere their channel was, is going mad. And he's right. Everyone was going crazy trying to just figure out, is it true? What happened? All of the stuff. So yes, people were going pretty crazy trying to figure out what happened. And then he made the reaction. He made the statement behind the accident. And it's in that statement that I know a lot of people have their own opinion about what happened that night. He has pleaded not guilty. And in this statement, he is saying that it was an accident. And so, to me, by saying that or believing that and actually, telling the courts that this was an accident, and sounds like most likely he's going to want to go in front of a jury or a judge to plead his case that it wasn't done intentionally. And so it will be up to a judge, a jury, attorneys, everyone involved to consider that. And if that is the case, then we will all see what will happen as a result of this accident, this incident, whatever the case may be. We know that as a result of their toxic relationship and history of domestic abuse, that it ended that night with Llips being unalived. And that is really the bottom line to their story. Unfortunately, their story ended in that way. So that's it. That's all. I will keep you updated as things change. If anything new happens, like I said, this case won't go to the jury, to the grand jury, according to his attorney, until about August, September. And so that is probably, maybe the next time I'll talk about the court stuff once we have the record from the grand jury. Thanks, guys.
Guess what? I got a share with me and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And hit that little bell.
Subscribe. Say subscribe to Psychology Eats.
Subscribe to Cowboy Eats.
Not Cowboy.